Hey there, and welcome back to Cursed Seeds, an educational monster train series where we struggle through the toughest challenges around. This was a super interesting submission. Originally, I wasn't considering recording it for the channel because it was submitted as what they thought was a blessed seed. They submitted it as a blessed seed, and normally I play those on my own time if I'm feeling like it or not. I don't really record them all that often, but they're fun times, right? Because usually you can blast through them. They're enjoyable to just kind of play. But what changed is every single person on my Discord server that played it commented this run actually felt cursed, and they're not sure how it could have been blessed. And so I want you to look at this. Look at this run. It has actually made it to the front page for some gameplay from other people besides my Discord server. But check this out. You've got a few solid wins, a couple of them like 2 hours and 34 minutes. Good grief. But a 74k win? What was the trick here? Did the submitter find the only blessed, like super blessed line here? What's the deal? But look how many other people lost. A lot of people at various stages of the run. 38k, I mean, that's a Divinity loss, I'm pretty sure. So I really don't know. A lot of people were telling me it was actually cursed. And so I'm very interested in seeing this. The clan combo is okay. It's Windleton with Dregs. So I don't normally consider this bad, but dregs don't really complement this terribly. I do think that you can run into a really good line here if you get like an endless stealth tomb. You can just lock down the floor permanently. And the only thing you have to make sure you avoid is the floors overstacking and walking past you if you're too slow on damage. But you could do this with a number of things, right? It could be a sweeper infused with Paraffin Enforcer or something. So I don't know how you pull off 74k. That's a huge high roll. This is like pre-relentless on a lot of bosses, I think, right? It has to be crazy. So I don't know. Is it blessed? Is it cursed? Maybe it's blurst. It's one of those mixed runs. I'm calling it a cursed seed though because enough people have told me they felt it was cursed, despite the submitter thinking it was blessed. So here we are. Anyway, in case you're joining us for the first time, let me explain what's going on. First, welcome. Second, basically, I'm playing viewer submitted runs. If you are playing Covenant 25 Monster Train with no mutators, and you either find a run to be super cursed, which is difficult to play, or just a challenge, something you couldn't solve, and you're interested in how I would approach it, or if you find a run that's super blessed, you can generate the 3-word combo that you see here at the top of the screen by going to your run summary and clicking generate challenge link, and then send it my way. There is a Discord server in the link on my channel. It looks like YouTube has changed the place where they mark these. So it's actually just on my main channel page. It's a link like square in the middle near the top. It's not in the top right anymore. Okay, thanks YouTube for letting me know that you did that. But anyway, you can find my Discord server there, and there's a channel for it, Curse Submissions. Basically, the idea is a lot of people play these runs. Oftentimes, what happens is a submission will come in, it'll get enough plays on my server, and then it'll pop up on the main page of Monster Train for due to popularity. You may also submit it to me via any other means you can think of, a YouTube comment. It could be by email. I've gotten them on Reddit. I mean, anywhere you can find me, you can submit it to me. So, and I will play it for you on the channel. So that's kind of the idea behind this series. We're currently on a 57 win streak on this particular series. We had a very interesting run where we had double Shadow Siege infused Husk Hermits with a multi-strike and a large stone. There was a monstrous Penumbra and an Ascend Old Magic to assemble the floor. We had an Awoken Rail Spike in there that was pretty good. Holdover Spellchain Perils of Production is awesome, and an adaptive mutation so that my floor actually survived in the end. So, pretty good stuff overall. One of those cases where I think it's a little tough to assemble, but it worked out, right? I think it's a good example of a run where you just kind of have to solve problems as they come up and hope you have the tools. I also think assembling floors is not a line that everyone thinks of immediately. It can be kind of hard to visualize and think about that ahead of time. If you're just playing units wherever, you're going to maybe fall apart sometimes. So, But yeah, that's essentially all I've got for you. So we'll go ahead and get in. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see what this is. Is it cursed? Is it blessed? I'm anxious to find out. Let's go. All right, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine. Nothing too crazy to report. I've recorded a couple videos already today, so that's excellent, making some more progress. And we're hoping to get in on it. It's the beginning of a weekend for me. Nothing special, just a good old-fashioned weekend. Saturday, Sunday off, so... All right, let's do it. So as before, we are Exile, Awoken, Default Melting. I mentioned it, but I don't think it's a bad clan combo. I think it's fine. One of the nice things about it is that there's essentially nothing left in the deck once you play out your units, so you're drawing very few cards very fast. This could have been really scary if it were Diligent, actually, but we got Patient instead. Patient can be a concern, but we do have some pretty good cards to support against this, so possibly Reform lines are enabled. We'll see, though. We're facing Raged Talos, Curse Fell, and Patient Seraph, as I mentioned. Razor Sharp Edge, Molded, and Restoring Retreat is also here. Molded is very good because you can, if you're drawing fast enough in the early game or late game, you can actually draw this every turn. It's essentially hold it over, because I will have so few cards. Razor Sharp is excellent scaling, love it, and Restoring Retreat is sometimes fine. Let's see. I'm not going to scroll through and find where everyone died. We're just going to kind of go and play it by ear. Temples today are 3, 4, 6, 7. So 4 temples, nothing too crazy. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Removal dupe on 8 with the Steel Shop. It's good. We have Steel. That's a very strong Steel Shop on 7 with Vortex and Horde. Love to see it. Magic Shop competes. There is a Money Trinket Shop Vortex on 6, which I like quite a bit. Competes with a regular old magic shop. It's got a cave at least, but otherwise not too exciting. That trinket shop is really good if we can use it though. Right? We'll need money walking in, but it does provide some. Removal dupe Horde on 5 is strong, competes with an okay steel shop, has a cave in health. Let's see, Vortex Remnant Banner Horde on 4. No steel shop on 4. And no steel shop on 6, so we get doubles early. Cool. Like that. Yeah, cool. We have another Hellvent Awoken banner on 3. Let's see. Early game, the Forced Awoken banner, steel shop. Okay. We do get both banners. There is a Remnant banner on the Ring 3 steel shop side, so we've got a lot of options here. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and check out the Horde, see what we get. Votive Key, Waxer Snuffer. I mean, we're going to click on Waxer Snuffer at this point because... I mentioned the stealth line as an option, but this could also just be... Think about it like this. What if I get stealth and then I get Entombed Explosive, right? Endless Entombed Explosive just bombs everything. Votive Key is very strong here, don't get me wrong. I think you can't underestimate it, but you have to take the Waxer Snuffer from this position. Even with no Extinguish triggers, we see there's a lot of possibility here. It can answer so many problems, and then we have a really good likelihood of seeing something in the first 2 rings. There's also technically like Devourer of Death and Remnant Host and some other things that become viable here, right? Like a Harvest line with this on a Remnant Host is nuts. So anyway, grab the money. Let's see what we get. Predator, Thornlord. With this tight of a deck, I really don't want to add stings. They actually hurt a fair bit. Let's just take the Predator here. I think that's okay. This will conflict a little bit with a stealth line if we see it, but at least this buddy gets multi-strike in that instance, right? So, we have the scaling with Razor Sharps. Yeah, let's take the Predator. If I see the Strangler pivot later, this will be better, so... Hopefully we get something cool here. Predator, I can take this armor emblem, yeah. I want units. Show me units, please. I can always Razor Sharp out a 9-1 in the back or something. Alright, Windleton. What am I playing in front here? I guess it might as well be a Train Steward. The guy sticks around. Sure, we'll put a Train Steward down. Big advantage to this, by the way, in my personal opinion, is that you only get the Ember Drain once, which is somewhat annoying otherwise. And we have no ping access here, so for better or worse, we are just eating it. I can play... This at least does some armor damage. Train Steward, sure. I may end up having to Razor Sharp. Man, both of them are at the bottom. Unfortunate. Okay. Hit. I need to put both dregs middle. This pops the damage shield that I'm adding, but this gives me 9 into the boss. Cool, we're going to play one Train Steward out. I would really like... Let's get some damage in the back here. We're taking hits. This is all trades due to... Behold, my armor emblem. Alright, now, first order of business is... I need to stop this one in the back, so we're going to stop that with Razor Sharp. I'm aggro Razor Sharping. I'm going to do it again downstairs on the Foot Soldier as well, because that's like literally doubles the damage of the floor, but gets rid of them. Good. Now I do want to draw. We are going to take another 3 here, and that's just going to have to be okay. These are the trades for Armor Emblem, and I'm fine with it. I mean, at this point, it's just triple root seeds, right? There's nothing too fancy here. It's an easy win from this position. Cool. Razor Sharp in the back. I mean, at this point, it's very fast. Very fast win. Cool. All right. 6 damage due to the trial. That's an easy trade. Happy to do it. Vine Grasp. I do want an actual ping. I'm going to take... Ooh, this is tough. Glimmer is good and all. I love the Glimmer here. It's a great plus 30 target, which is important. But you have to understand, I think having a ping is really good, and I think it also represents a lot of value overall. I like having a ping. The most important factor, though, is that melting doesn't have a common ping. This is actually one of the only weaknesses of melting, in my opinion. It is no common ping. So you basically have to wait until you see, what is it? The 5 damage piercing subsuming blade. I almost forgot the name of it. You have to high roll on a subsuming blade early or something. I'm going to take the Vine Grasp. I think it's good here. You could argue Glimmer. Man, this is a tough call. I'm kind of hoping for Stealth Tomb, so I'm hoping that like hell, healing is not as important. And if I get a sweeper version of Dwindleton, Strangler's possibility later on makes this Glimmer a little less important to me. Let's take the Vine Grasp. It's good. Huh. Well, that's not the extinguish trigger I was looking for. But it... Oh, wait a second. Whoa. Think about this for a minute. Wait a second. VOTIVARY, for those of you who aren't watching the screen. I'm kind of stumbling over this because I'm thinking there's possibilities here. There's essentially no cards in this deck, right? All units. It's all trash. All of these go away very quickly. Drag's gone. Train Steward's gone. How many cards are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. VOTIVARY is an infinite, right? Now, this infinite only works if I find a payout, which needs to be a harvest trigger. It does need to be a harvest trigger. I think we have to take the VOTIVARY anyway because the double extinguish, she's draw positive. But I think we've got something cool here. So, okay. So we'll take the... This is tough. I need to see, do I chase an infinite here? Is that the play? Because the way the infinite works, for those of you who are unfamiliar, is if I duplicate the VOTIVARY. Okay, now with a duplicated VOTIVARY, there's a few ways we can do this. You could give her an infusion that is an extinguish trigger, so this could be like a bomb, right? And then she self-infinites, I don't actually need units. I just play her into... I just play her. But the thing that you need her to do is with the double extinguish and the second one, you need 2 pings, 2 VOTIVARYs, right? Because you need her to... Everything else is in your hand. You need her to die with a ping, and then draw the other ping and draw the other VOTIVARY. And then that is your infinite. So you either need something that infinites off of Harvest. Okay, so Harvest Infinite is a possibility. or you need an Extinguish Infinite. This needs to be something that does damage, a Devourer of Death or Entombed Explosive. You can also do this with an Incant Infinite, so like, if I had known, it would have been Thornlord, right? Thornlord could have infinited for infinite damage, essentially. And then you one-shot the Divinity and everything. How crazy! Okay. Well, there's no way I could have known. I didn't expect VOTIVARY in this pack, and I didn't even think about her in terms of the Extinguish triggers I was looking for. So we don't have the Thornlord Infinite, sadly. Okay, maybe we see it later. I will pivot to Thornlord later if they show it to me. So let's take a unit because it's smart to do it. So we're gonna take Husk Hermit here. It's not ideal, but we can still make this work, right? Let's play it back. We have the pieces already for the infinite. We have the VOTIVARY and I have the ping. This requires 2 dupes or a second ping that I need to draw, and the ping needs to be 0 cost. So Vine Grasp is actually kind of perfect for this because it's already 0 cost. So I can either dupe it or draft a different one and make it 0 cost, fine. So I have to dupe twice and I have the infinite. I don't have the payout is the problem. So we need to play a little bit normally. There's some possibilities, right? I can take space as an example, right? So space, then you have Hermit in front of Windleton. Maybe a Baron Infusion is my first thought here, right? Baron Infusion, and then you just replay that on the floor. Baron Infusion, it's slow, but it will get to infinite damage and eventually kill the boss. So, okay. All right. I do not need this Awoken banner then, is what I'm coming down to. Am I really considering this? The thing is normally infinites are really hard to chase. Normally they're very hard to pull off because you need pieces that you're not guaranteed to see, but we have the pieces. So now it's just, I need the payout. We have the infinite, essentially. I just need 2 more pings, another ping and another VOTIVARY. So I'm thinking, do I need like an Animus of Will infusion for my Hermit? No, I don't think. I do need to address the eventuality of how do I win relentless combats if I don't have the infinite active, though. So don't die while assembling the infinite, got it. -1s are very good here because Root Seeds exists. Holdover, I have targets on. Razor Sharp Edge, solid. Multi-strike, not so important. Endless, actually not important. I have VOTIVARY. So, really, I don't feel like I need this steel shop here. So let's go to the magic shop and make some things cheaper, I think. Oh, strange. 20 consume Restoring Retreat is essentially a free removal on this. I actually think that's really good. Let's make Root Seeds free. Well, one of these has to go into Razor Sharp in case I see the spell chain for it. I want to be able to spell chain it and dupe it as needed. I mean, dupe it, this is me considering the alternative world where I don't infinite. If I dupe this X5 or whatever, then the infinite's off, essentially. But let's make one of these free. That's easy. I'm going to 20 consume the Restoring Retreat. We've got enough units to cut that I'm not particularly keen on this. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. That's 30 health. I don't feel like I'm assembling a floor. Double stack is a nothing burger. Remove consume? No, of course not. -1. Let's put that into our Root Seeds here. +10. I don't really need to do anything fancy to Mr. Vine Grasp, although I do like a +10 in it. I guess I should save these slots because I might need to put +30s or something in it, though. 3 is enough. 3 is enough to kill her, right? Let me just verify that real quick. As long as I don't give her life or something. I don't need this money. We're going to play it chill here. We have 2 deaths on this floor, which is kind of spicy. Okay, I think I'll take a unit draft here, yeah, because again, remember, I do want to see a Baron. A Baron payout is pretty big. I guess you could also infinite money. Ooh, what if they show me Golden Vault and I go infinite on money with Tycoon? That's kind of cheeky. I do like that. We're going to play this top floor, and then I'm just going to put health, put damage and stuff into the sweeper here. Hey, look, we did it. Weeper, big number, good job. I'm gonna pull the Spikes fella, or rather kill the Spikes fella, because I do not want to take that hit. It's a bunch of trash units. Unfortunate, play them out. Fine, whatever. Okay, here we go. Maybe I'll hit a Razor Sharp here. Yeah, hitting a Razor Sharp saves some life, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. VOTIVARY, hit him. Do it, buddy. Do it. I believe. Cool. Okay. Alright, we drew the ping. This is important because I do want to kill that guy there. VOTIVARY is doing huge work here. I don't see how we lose from this position. There's basically no cards left in this deck, and I'm drawing so many that... Cool. It actually looks a little scary when you think about it, but we get through it without too much concern or fanfare. Pull like this, it looks a little better, right? Because he goes bonk, crunch, and then you get it, yeah. It's a little tricky, but not too bad. I'm gonna grab... Oh, buddy. We need to be careful about what we grab. This is so challenging. I hate infinites for this reason. Every card we take makes the infinite harder. So the only cards we should take are those that I think keep us from losing on the way to the infinite. I'm going to take Wildwood Sap in that case. This is a consume card, which makes it low impact to the infinite. It just prevents us from infiniting first time around, essentially. But this helps so much into Talos and stuff. Yeah, okay, Wildwood Sap it is. Entombed Explosive. Yes, of course, we have it. Oh my gosh. Well, now you just infinite with VOTIVARY, right? You Entombed Explosive infuse into VOTIVARY and we just send it? A full send, in fact? Right, you just blow up every floor? The heck, I actually have the infinite right now because I can use Razor Sharp to kill VOTIVARY. So I actually have both pings I need. So I just go to the dupe, I infuse right away, I go to... Hold up. Alright, so I infuse right away, I go to the dupe. What in the blazes is happening? I don't really want an Animus of Will infusion here. It's actually not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna skip this. I don't want this. Alright, so here's the deal. Okay, give me this Divine Artifact, please. Okay, don't click the Divine Hammered Chest Plates, actually. Click the Divine Winged Steel. Sure. I'm taking this because I want to avoid passing away. We go to the right. We have it, right? I just go into this temple. I go, hey, buddy. Temple, how's it going? Entombed Explosive. Let's put you into VOTIVARY here. Oh, no. I am going to go ahead and take a spell chain into this Razor Sharp because I think it's good. Purge is excellent. Let's go ahead and purge a Molded. Remember, we're trying to get the infinite here, so this is good. And then, I mean, I guess I'll look at the Awoken banner. Yeah, whatever. Shattered Shell, Thorn Hollow, don't need them. I'm going to... Well, I guess I should look in the cave first, because I could see something that gets duped. I don't know, sure. We'll see it. Build a card. I'll look at it. Now, this could be a really good... Ooh, Old Magic is interesting here. I don't think we really need this. So... That's tricky. I don't think I need another ping, right? Razor Sharp... Actually, the spell chain makes it bad. Funny enough. The spell chain actually makes this worse because it leaves spell chain copies, which is funny. But I think this was still a correct choice. So I don't actually have the infinite until I go to this magic shop. But I do think that VOTIVARY 2 of these is going to blow away Talos very quickly. So let's make a ping out of this. Damage. Ugh. Damage Ascend. I don't want this. Damage. Hey, money. Hey, I mean, that's money infinite, right? Infinite money? Okay, yeah, alright, that's pretty nuts, actually. And then we just dupe the VOTIVARY right away. Okay, well, this is Monster Train off the chains. I actually think this is a very... I can see why this might be blessed to someone who can identify and play this, and cursed if you don't, because this is tricky otherwise. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and drop Talos off this floor and play top floor here. I think that's good. Wow, we double draw. That's pretty nuts. Let's go ahead and ping out something. It doesn't matter. They all pass away to the sweeper, so I'm not that concerned about it. Okay. Let's go ahead and double tap the Razor Sharp here. That's a very strong opener. And then, yeah, play a drag out. And go ahead and bomb downstairs. Thanks, VOTIVARY. Very cool. Incredible, in fact. Let's go ahead and purge here. We bomb middle floor. I play for money here. Money. And then you just play a bunch of dregs out. Remember, it is very important we get the units shot here. Yes. The units must be shot. I do think that's actually super critical to this. Alright, here you go, Wildwood Sap. Very good. Units. Floor explodes. Let's go. Alright, we're drawing so many things. The Divine Winged Steel is kind of crazy. We're just going to go ahead and self-ping on some stuff here. And then I self-ping here. And you see, we already kind of have it, right? Which is silly when you think about it, but I can actually do it again, right? I'm almost there, in fact. Crazy. Let's go ahead and take damage where we can get it. I think it'll be relevant. Yes. Okay, fine. Alright, now the goal, of course, being I want to double VOTIVARY downstairs. Amazing, in fact. There's not a lot left here, right? So I can actually ping out VOTIVARY, and then we Divine Winged Steel her, and it's cool. She doesn't actually die because of the way this works. So play out the Train Steward now. That's very funny. Cool. Anyway, they do a lot of damage because of the way bombs work here. So we just blast one, and then we blast the other, and we redraw both of them. And we kind of just keep doing this, right? Yeah, we draw the other one back now, and we do a lot more damage. This is exactly what I'm talking about, though, right? We don't have the infinite, but we're very close. I'm pretty sure she comes dangerously close to just dying here. Yo, actually, we do have it. Never mind. We literally win right here. Crazy cool. Then you just pull this and she's gone. Yeah, alright, cool. Incredible. Alright, so we don't have the infinite yet, but we are so close. Oh my gosh, Formless Child. Speaking of extinguished triggers, I forgot. No, we're not doing Formless Child. Hallowed Halls, Unleash, no. I think we skipped this. We're so close to making this work. Hermit, Animus of Speed, Thorn Hollow, just skip these. It's okay. Card draw is good. I'm going to this magic shop. Card draw is good, yes. Lets me set this up quicker. I'm going to take space eventually. We didn't see the harvest trigger, so I'm actually considering just ignoring Husk Hermit here entirely. Cutting cards is important, but I do need the magic shop here, so let's plan around that. We see Strangler. This I actually think is important here. This will hold down the fort. I'm going to leave one reform in the pool just in case this ends up being super relevant. Old magic becomes free. And now I need to just cut cards. The cards I need to cut are actually one of the Razor Sharps. Yes. I need to cut... Train Steward removals are fine, right? Think about this. I need to have enough cards in my hand. I'm going to leave one molded in just for emergency purposes. I actually might permafrost it. That's a consideration. What's my temple situation? A -2. Oh, I get another purge. I'm going to go ahead and purge a Root Seeds then. Yes. I don't love this Restoring Retreat costing me Ember to purge, but it's got to consume on it, so I'm less inclined to do anything with it. Let's go ahead and purge a Root Seeds, yes. -1s are worth it. Permafrost. I can permafrost the molded and just kind of chill with that. I'm going to do that. I earned a lot of money there. Let's re-roll here. Holdover. Holdover Old Magic is going to be very powerful here anyway, because I want this because it's 20 gold. Let's just be clear about that. This is tons of money. Now, 20 consume. I need to keep the Vine Grasp slots open, I think. Let's put a -1 here into Root Seeds. Yes. I'm going to buy a removal here. I could -2 the Restoring Retreat just to make it easier to cut. But if enough things become free, I'm not so concerned about this. I could drag into Husk Hermit. These are all choices that you can make if you want to be really aggro. I don't think we need to be really aggro, though. Let's go ahead and cut a Train Steward. I am interested in getting rid of all of them because they're hard to play and slow me down. Okay. 20 consumed. No. Remember, I need a second ping. It's actually very important that the Vine Grasp not be consumed here. You could... We have the infinite, right? I think we could actually just go completely ham here. Is this online right now? 0 cost, yes. 0 cost, yes. I have the pieces right now. So what if I then use dregs as infuse? Is this safe here? Cutting it down so that I actually can draw this faster is important. Think about this. I have the payout, right? The payout is the Votivary's infusion. 100 damage at a time. I think we have this, right? We have double Votivaries, both loaded, and we have double pings. Old Magic, I have infinite money here. Yeah, I actually think we can just -2 here on a Restoring Retreat. I'm going to actually put this in a Root Seeds. I think. I might eventually cut some of these Root Seeds. I guess I never need to go to a magic shop again, right? With this. Alright, sure, I'll do that. I actually think this is correct. And we're going to make Big Drag because I am going to cut out Train Stewards. That Husk Hermit is probably not long for this world either, actually. Yeah, let's go. Okay, 125 is extremely aggro. Armor Emblem, I think, literally cannot scare me. Okay. Now, I do want Windleton alone up here, so I can play the Votivaries on his floor. So let's plan around getting stuff as shot as possible. Our goal here is essentially to get units killed. We play out a dreg here. I'm going to go ahead and Root Seeds upstairs. I'm going to aggro this Razor Sharp for the Collector here. We chill. There is a way you play that a little differently, by the way. You could put Husk Hermit on middle and guarantee that Collector, but he becomes a lot less likely to survive very long. So it's okay, though. Lay out this dreg downstairs. The units need to go. Okay, now first things first, we're just going to go ahead and Vine Grasp up top. Cool, we hit the Old Magic, so I think we actually are going to be fine. We drop the Votivary. She passes away. She drops the other Votivary. Cool. We're going to go ahead and purge this Root Seeds. Card is gone. We're going to purge, or drop, not purge, but consume the Restoring Retreat. And then we root seeds here. The goal being I want to draw into the infinite on this turn. Cool, I think we have it. The goals being I need to play out Train Stewards, I need to play out Dregs. I also need to play out this Wildwood Sap at some point. Upstairs, you ping once, great. Middle floor, Old Magic. VOTIVARY goes middle floor. We're very close here. Wildwood Sap, burn that. These other cards must be played out. I don't want to leave in a purge copy of the spell chain of Razor Sharp, so we chill. We are right on the cusp of this infinite. Upstairs. Shoot it. Okay. Middle floor. Shoot it. Middle floor. Shoot it. Middle floor. Shoot it. Alright, we have the infinite, actually. So, the really cool thing about this is I essentially am only limited by how long I feel like clicking this in terms of making some money. This gets cleaner, you can tell, if I remove one more root seeds here. It becomes easy. We're going to go to like 800 gold, I think. Because one of the cool things, in my opinion, about this infinite is that it is self-enabling in the sense that I can turn... The infinite is also for money, right? And this infinite being enabled for money is awesome because I can then turn around and spend that money on removals. And spending that money on removals is big value. This is a bit slow. You could theoretically go for maximum score 2,000 money at any given point, but I don't think we actually need to. There's also the world where I duplicate the old magic and remove the the Vine Grasp, but it's okay. I think we're just gonna chill here until we reach 800 gold. And then once we hit 800 gold, it's just a made-up number. That doesn't actually mean anything. But I have chosen this number specifically just so that I can afford a bunch of removals. And that will clean this up even further. You can see we have this infinite on ring 4, which is unreal. I never chase infinites. But the fact that we had these pieces so early is just a testament to the strength here. Noticing this old magic money, by the way, is actually just incredible. This is a very big part of what makes this powerful to me. We had it with the Vine Grasp, but having an extra ping that gives you some kind of a payout is honestly a little disgusting. Because this means, man, it's so self-enabling. 2 more rounds. 1 more round. All right. Good job. Cool. We did it. Now we're just going to drop in the VOTIVARY. I'm going to play out a bunch of stats upstairs now. We're just going to go ahead and play the cards out, yeah? And then we blast again. This will drop the VOTIVARY. But I put more cards in, so of course, we don't have it anymore. Great job. Fine. Cool. Now, this enemy is attacking 3 times. If you didn't have the infinite or at least some big part of this, you'd pass away. We still do 600 damage even if I whiff the infinite here, though, which is great. It's both of them on both floors, maybe 3 of them. If I can do 900, we still win this combat, so it's fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this going. Hit here. Yeah, we're online. We'll go ahead and just infinite now until the boss passes away. And that should be about as good as we can hope to do it, huh? 2 more times. 1 more time. Hey, look, we did it. Bam. Alright, cool. That's plenty of money and a very strong floor, and I'll take it. I don't need any of these cards. In fact, taking any card here disables the infinite. We had 8 cards in hand, and we're infiniting on the last 2, so let's skip here. Again, money doesn't matter though, right? Here's a subsuming blade. A little late, but still fine. Crushing Demise also can work here. Speeds up you clear the floor, but we're fast enough with the bombs. Let's skip. 1,100 gold. Okay. Great. Cool. I just cut cards now. I actually think we can cut the Vine Grasp and go ahead and take second Old Magic. Right? True. I will do it. I'm going to go right. Take the Horde. Mark of an Exile? Sure, why not? We'll take that. I'm going to grab the Horde in the middle, of course. Fade's First Blade, Worn Grindstone, Cheater's Hand actually hurts us here. Fade's First Blade is kind of a whatever. I'm going to take the Grindstone, I guess. It's not like I need money. So now the cuts here are, honestly, Husk Hermit can go, but you could speed this infinite on money up by Old Magic dupe. I kind of want to do that anyway. I'm leaning towards Old Magic dupe, remove Vine Grasp, remove Root Split or Root Seeds. Vortex. Yeah, we're going to do that. Vine Grasp gone. Root Seeds gone. Duplicate. Now I have to duplicate the Old Magic to stay loaded here. Cool. Now we move on. We still have the infinite. We're actually a little faster. Mark of Invasion, no fear. We're a little faster here though, right? Because I have one fewer Root Seeds. So at this point, all right, we actually have it loaded on whatever, doesn't matter. We'll play a bottom floor, sure. Windleton chilling upstairs. Husk Hermit chilling. Play the Root Seeds. We do have to get units shot. So remember that. Units must be killed. Cool. It's okay. Now, unfortunately, the Hermit upstairs actually does cause some issues, but not too many. Must play Dregs and Train Stewards. They are a requirement. Top floor is cleared. I actually think we have a sweep in the back, right? Yeah, okay. So I can actually just shoot my own friend upstairs whenever I so choose. But fine. All good. I'm going to do that shot at some point, but not yet. I don't need the space upstairs, is the thing. Once I need the space upstairs, we'll make it. Okay, I have to play out a bunch of this trash. Drag, VOTIVARY middle, good. I am going to kill my Husk Hermit now. Goodbye, friend. Okay, we have to play Restoring Retreats out and some other things before we can enable this infinite. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Consume all this trash. We'll shoot the guy in middle. This actually clears the floor kind of perfectly. Good. Bomb, bomb. Great news. We should be pretty close here. I think there's just like a unit that's in the way. I think we actually have it, right? Drop them both. Blast them. Blast them? Yeah, okay, we have it. Cool, and then we just use this to blast every single possible floor into nothing. We already have enough money. I'm very much not gonna farm this too hard here. I think that you could very easily get in a position where you just overspend and whatever, right? Just play both Votivaries. Make sure we draw enough cards next turn. Click the Razor Sharps, I guess. Blast your own units to hold on to the Old Magics. Cool. And then, I mean, we infinite on this turn, right? Very easily. Bam, bam. There's nothing to draw. It's cool. We draw. We got it. It's a very easy infinite. And we're not going to go too ham. It's easy to go way too hard on money farming here. Well, we have enough. I'm looking at like 1,600 gold. If you want, I think max score is 2,500 excess gold here. So if you're really farming for cash on this run, you can do that. Second another Votivary draft. I don't need it though. We actually have it, and in fact, skipping everything is superior. I'm gonna go ahead and go left. I think removals are nice. It speeds me up to get rid of Train Stewards, so let's do it. Also, money is hilarious. We're going to drop double Train Stewards here. Eventually, we might cut these root seeds, or even the razor sharp edge. Maybe the restoring retreat actually should go here. Even with the 20 consume, it's just harder to play than a train steward. All right, sure, we'll cut that and a train steward. Good job. I'm definitely buying the removals on the train stewards here. We are gonna fish because I really would love to see Golden Vault here, because this is the perfect run to just have like 10,000 gold and press end turn on the Divinity repeatedly until the Divinity dies to the fire, which I think would be incredible. Combustible Wax is a nothing burger. I do have the ability to reform, which is kind of fun, but I don't need it. Petrified Crucible, whatever. Precious Plating, whatever. Rationing Scales. No. I could infinite armor on with. I'm going to take Mole Braces, actually. That means I can play this in front of Windleton, and he now has infinite armor, which is kind of fun. So there's that. Always enjoyable. Another Purge. Man, they're really letting you go for it here, huh? They're really letting you go for it. -2? I mean, you might as well make something cheaper, right? This is a great example of I'm already infinite. None of this really matters. So let's... What am I doing now? Now is it Dragon the Husk Hermit for good fun? It could be. I don't really need the Husk Hermit for anything, but he's not hurting. I guess he slows me down a little bit. Doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. We're drawing fast enough. I'm like, here you go, Dreg buddy. Let's go. Dreg Husk Hermit. This line does not come close to winning normally, but we'll take it. I do like having 9 card draw, though. So I'm kind of leery on cutting another Root Seeds. 9 card draw guarantees that I can assemble the infinite, even if I delay a turn, right? Which is important. I think the last room, I think we just chill here. I guess I could purge the molded. Is the molded... And just give up on reforms as an entire angle here. The permafrost is essentially removed already. It's just a safer removal. It just slows me down a little. I could purge the wildwood sap. That's another option after I just put a -2 into it. I think we just chill here, actually. And I think we spend some money on purging some of these dregs. I'm going to leave 2 dregs together. I can do a self-infuse and get a removal that way. So let's purge the self-infused dreg big man. And then really not much else here. I mean, I guess I think I should just cut the Husk Hermit now, actually. He's not hurting, but he doesn't do any good for me. All right, we'll burn him out. Sure. The last 2 will be my last self-infuse. Crazy run. What a crazy... I'm going to burn the molded. I don't think I need it. Save me the draw. The wildwood sap, what do I need that for? I mean, burn that, actually. We'll just... honestly, we have the pieces. I'm down to 15 cards. As long as I don't accidentally delete the infinite, we win, right? Like, if I draw... I mean, I don't think there's ever a chance I get this on turn 1. So, that is a thought, but... Yeah, I don't think there was ever a world where I was seeing this on turn 1, but maybe turn 2, possibly. Possibly. I don't think so, though, right? We'll draw it out. We're close. We're close. Yeah, I don't think it's happening, but we're close. Okay, sure. There's still enough stuff, right? I think it's going to be a turn 3, right? Yeah, okay. I think we have it here now, right? Yes, in fact, I think we're good. Go ahead and blast this. Draw 2. Then we blast this. Draw 2. We actually don't have it? We kind of do, right? Spell chain copy saves the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do have to play the spell chain copy here, kind of funny enough. I got to get that out of there because I need to draw 2 cards here, and then now we have the infinite. Cool. All right. Well, unfortunately, the Razor Sharp is causing a problem here, but... Yeah, unfortunately, we don't actually have it. because I am going to be 1 ember down, because the Razor Sharp is in the pool right now. So what we can do is you play the Ultimate Penance, you VOTIVARY, we do this draw here. Kind of a bizarre circumstance. I think we actually can still pull it off because... Right? I think we can still pull this off, kind of. Because eventually it stops making a spell chain copy. Yeah, this is not what anyone wanted here, but it does get the job done because we stop making the spell chain copy when we don't have enough cards, because it resolves the trigger for VOTIVARY first before it makes the spell chain copy, and that'll just kind of have to do. Anyway, we killed the boss on this turn. Good job. At least it's not a slow infinite, right? Slow infinite would be awful. All right, cool. I might consider removing that Razor Sharp next. Genuinely. It's not wrong to do so. Let's take card draw. I don't need anything else here, really. This is it, right? We have it. So now, I mean, I suppose I go to the right, just take removals. I don't need the left for anything, so sure. Horde could be something fun. Volatile Gauge, ruin your infinite. Let's take the Boon of the Blacksmith. Maybe we eventually see the Golden Vault and go crazy. But Strangler 2, sure. No, it's actually Predator 2. I want the second hit. Spell Chain. I mean, Spell Chain on Mr. Root Seeds that is -2 is actually pretty good here because it's 0 cost no matter what, which is fun. Intrinsic is also fun. We're going to go ahead and cut cards. Now, if we want to really get down to the wire here, let's push this, right? We're going to push the numbers. Drag. Okay, that's a removal. Intrinsic, honestly, what do you even cut there? Great news. I multi-strike. The run is normal. So you give VOTIVARY a multi-strike anyway, and then you infinite. You give her a quick, right? You put her on the floor with Windleton and you infinite her damage. You want to see battle VOTIVARY? You can't give her life, by the way. Don't mess this up. You can't give her life. I'm going to create a battle VOTIVARY, and you can't stop me. Now, I don't know what else I would take here. I don't want any health on her, but I'm happy to have multi-strike. If I put her on Windleton's floor, she attacks, which is great news. I can give her a +10 to speed her up. So, okay. I'm going to cut this last drag. Our goal is to speed ourselves up as much as possible. The Razor Sharp is annoying. Kind of. It would have been stronger if I had just not put the spell chain in it, but at that point of the run, I was still planning around possibly not having the infinite online, so I needed to do damage. I think it was still a fine choice, but, you know, it is what it is. I think we just chop the molded now. It's kind of a removed card, though, already. So if I remove, like, a Root Seed, it's actually better. We got the spell chain in this other Root Seed, so I think that's fine. We'll go ahead and drop our Root Seeds here, then. Sure. Okay. I'm leaving in the Razor Sharp because I do think there's a chance that I, like, want to make Battle VOTIVARY, and that enables it. So... Now, I could turn 1 this, right? Turn 1 the infinite here. If I remove... What am I drawing? 7? 4 more cards? I don't think that's physically possible. That's like molded and this 1 Root Seeds. I think that works though, right? We'll drop molded here. Yeah, goodbye. VOTIVARY is my powerhouse. And this 1 Root Seeds. And I have removed every single card I can physically support to remove from this run. Intrinsic, nothing can take an upgrade here. Like, oh no, I've ruined my 300 shard run. It's fine, we have 9 cards in our deck. My deck is visible on 1 screen. Almost visible without scrolling. I'm gonna leave in this probably some of these other things here. Alright, we chill. We move on. Cool. This is nonsense. Anyway, armor emblem, fine. I'll take 400 gold here. We're very close to turn 1ing this. Play bottom floor, I guess. We turn 1 this, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I gotta be careful about that, huh? I gotta be careful about the VOTIVARY giving the other VOTIVARY armor. That's okay. Are we actually enabled already? Ah, yes, in fact, we are. Wow. So here's what we do. We battle VOTIVARY. Okay? And then you razor sharp. It's okay, right? It's fine. We're battling VOTIVARY. Cool. Good job. Well done. There she is. Give me the other one back. I want her to be she's battle VOTIVARY. It's very stupid to do this, but I do enjoy it. So you're going to have to bear with me. Anyway, we're also infinite on armor here, which is pretty fun. So that's kind of neat. And we're infinite on money. I mean, truly, we have all of the pieces here, so what's the concern, right? Yeah, at this point, I mean, we have infinite money, so whatever. I'm not going to play for score. Play this run for score if you want to. All right, let's click double root seeds here. All right. Click double root seeds. I literally have to draw every card here. So let's just... I draw every card in my deck, so we're fine. It's online. Good job. We did it. Behold the power of my run. There you go. Hey, look, we did it. We just infinite every turn, and we're chilling. Well done, y'all. Great news. Stop playing cards. Stop clicking cards. Is this battle VOTIVARY? No, it's not. Hold up. My queen. Let's go. It's really dumb, by the way, but it's also one of my favorite things to do. I actually think battle VOTIVARY might be my favorite line in this game, where basically you abuse the fact that VOTIVARY is a disgustingly good card in order to create a VOTIVARY that's just obscenely powerful. And so here we are doing just that. Cool. Incredible news. Then we draw that one back, and I go, hey, how's it going? Anyway, here you go. And we just click these root seeds, we draw 10 cards, and we have it all. Great news. Well done. Cool. I need to just stop messing around at this point. Just kill the floors and move on, pretty much. We have it. She's very strong at this point. We're just going to infinite out the floors and then chill. I don't want to delay this run by too much here. Good job. We did it. And then you just root seeds, end turn. And we draw everything again, and it's fine. Cool. Our whole plan here is just to infinite until the floor is gone. All right, good job. Cool. Here, we'll get some razor sharp down on my lad. Play the root seeds out. Cool. He's doing like 140. You could potentially do a big enough turn where he just kind of kills everything, but I honestly don't care. This is all about VOTIVARY here. Where's the other one? There you go. By the way, I am also still just earning a disgusting amount of money here, because remember, all elements of my infinite generate cash. So here we go. Hey, look, we did it. Kill the bad guy. Good job. Play root seeds. We're all happy. Here's some stats for my friend that has 540 armor that I'm pretty sure 1v1s everything. I think with that much life, my guy is unkillable. Press end turn. Yeah, he actually wins this fight. We take these. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and infinite this goon to death anyway. It's all good. I have no concerns. It's fun watching the numbers swing so wildly here, right? This guy has how much life? That's kind of disgusting when you think about it. Anyway, I'm going to infinite this man until he has no more life, is the plan. That is essentially all we're going to do. That boss is doing a lot of damage now. If anyone keeps track, how much... We're going to look at the end before we get here, and I'm going to decide how much life this guy has. We're also going to let the Battle VOTIVARY get the final kill, in fact, because you can't stop me, and it's one of the cooler ideas I've had, so we're going to let that happen. A few more rounds, and I think she takes this. Okay, wait. Yes? Not yet, no. The kill is currently being stolen by Windleton. One more round. One more go about. Alright. Battle VOTIVARY. Finish this. Get it. Battle VOTIVARY. Yes! This is the Battle VOTIVARY Infinite, and I'm so happy about it. Skip all of these cards. We have the everything. Fourth VOTIVARY on the run. The game wants you to have this so bad. It's like, dude, there's an infinite here. Please play it. Do I dupe again? What do you dupe from this position? What if you get rid of... Ooh, I'm going to go to the steel shop. Maybe they show me another multi-strike. We can make Battle VOTIVARY Mark II. Yeah, alright. I have nothing better to do here, right? And the dupe at least gives me shards. Give me a multi-strike coward game. Endless? That's cowardly. Quick. Look. Now I can play her on any floor, and she's so powerful. I can play her wherever I want, and she now doesn't even need Windleton. In fact, I can kill Windleton, and we are too strong for him. Windleton is weak. Now we are VOTIVARY. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? It doesn't increase her health, so it doesn't threaten anything. Forever Flame. A little late for that. Don't click hammered chest plates. You lose. Emblem of the Exiles. Well, I mean, these are great, but I don't care. Board. Trader's Quill. Well, that's funny. Gnarled Root, no. I'm going to take the Cleansing Water. I just need to make sure I don't draft anything that breaks the infinite. Like, here I'm going to actually... You know, this is going to look weird, alright? We're going to duplicate my VOTIVARY. That is Battle VOTIVARY. And we're going to get rid of Weak VOTIVARY. Weak VOTIVARY? Out of here. Battle VOTIVARY? Enabled. Let's go. I don't even know what you remove from this position. It's actually kind of nice drawing so many cards. This Root Seeds is actually very good here. Razor Sharp is how we make Battle VOTIVARY, so I think we just kind of chill on my astronomical sum of cash, and we sit. Hey look, someone else is playing the run. Welcome, whoever you are. I have names disabled, so I guess no one is going to find out, but... Yeah, okay. Emblem of the Exiles, it's at risk of messing things up. All it takes is one extra turn of giving VOTIVARY too much life, and then old magic is no longer killing it. So anyway, we're gonna like one turn the boss, right? It's pretty likely. It's not impossible to get a second turn because I don't draw. There is a chance that I bottom deck both VOTIVARYs, right? Is the example that you could take here. If you wanted to protect against this, you remove the Razor Sharp Edge. We give up Battle VOTIVARY. Look, I'm going to tell you, I'm not here for score. We go, right? We're fine. I want these pieces. These cards are good. We chill. Yeah, let's go. All right, Patient. I don't know what the plan is for you, buddy, but you're not going to make it. All I need to do is draw one ping and one VOTIVARY turn one, and it's over. Oh my god, we did it. Alright, bring it on, lad. Windleton, show him how it's done. Drop him in. We're airdropping in the bud. Alright, you goon. Good luck, loser. Alright, so he is dead. We have thusly won this combat. Now, I could Battle VOTIVARY. Hear me out. Battle VOTIVARY. Do we go? One of the funny things about Infinites is you kind of have to have some tool as part of this in order to save your sanity. Right? Because your sanity does matter. And Unfortunately, this infinite is not that slow, thanks to the Entombed Explosive, but it's still not very fast either. So I have to decide, what part of my sanity do I wish to preserve here? What is the most important part? I think we're just gonna kill Patient, and he's just gonna deal with it. Maybe we get the kill with VOTIVARY. The problem is I can do this on turn 1, so I don't really have all the turns to land Battle VOTIVARY too strong. So, anyway, Patient is also doing 171 damage on this turn. I don't think I've seen Patient do this much damage in quite a while. That is a lot of damage for a boss to do. Alright, one of these goons... Alright, buddy, let's go. Look, I don't care what you think is happening. Battle VOTIVARY deserves to be strong. Okay? Battle VOTIVARY deserves it. We're gonna do our best. Alright, here you go. I want you to be stronger, Battle VOTIVARY. I want you to get the kill. You need to be strong enough to defeat Patient, Seraph. He's doing 215 damage, okay? Look, I know that's scary, but I believe in you, Battle VOTIVARY. Here you go. Alright, where are we at? We're going further. We're going in deeper. Alright, here you go. Gotta set it up. Soon. One more round. Alright, one more round. Shoot it. There you are. 60 damage coming in. Battle VOTIVARY, no. Alright, I have to do one more go again. Hold up. I'm getting this kill on VOTIVARY and you can't stop me. Shoot here. Go downstairs. We're going to infinite off floor to get the right VOTIVARY on floor. She wins. She takes these. Here, and we give her the root seeds because she deserves it. Hit him. Alright. Hit him with your fists. I love it. 10-turn boss rush seems good. Cool. That's a pretty strong floor. Now, it is possible I miss on this, right? It depends entirely on if I hit 2 of the important cards on turn 1. We'll draw the others if I do. Alright, we infinite. We take these. Alright, who's ready to experience me going through this? Oh, buddy. That is a 22 damage sweep Divinity. Can we talk about that for a minute? That is a lot of damage, in fact. Alright, that's big. I don't think I've seen 260 shards in a while. I think my highest run is actually 300 shards, or around there. It was like an Apex Imp Incant Armor 2 run or something disgusting. So there's that. Man, this is going to take a while. Unfortunately, with this many shards, the man has just so much life. But, what is it, 51 more times? Oh, buddy. Bear with me here. The crazy thing is, I'm down to like, what is it, 1 hour and 8 minutes here? Yeah, okay, we're moving pretty quickly. I'm trying not to take 10 years on this run. Although I do appreciate also the infinite armor play that I also have going on here. The quad extinguished triggers, thanks to our friend Mold Braces. I also like how whenever I play a VOTIVARY, Windleton hulks out. He's like, I got this. I got you. We're going. Alright, anyway, we're powering up a VOTIVARY now, and you just physically cannot stop me, and you're going to have to deal with that. VOTIVARY, we got to get you strong, okay? We play one so that I can play the other, and I can power you up. I need VOTIVARY to be infinitely potent. Now, I honestly, the spell chain genuinely hurts my ability to create Battle VOTIVARY, and I need to emphasize that makes me sad. But that's okay, because we're infinite anyway, so how strong does she actually need to be to defeat everyone? It's a good question. She doesn't need to be that strong. I technically could also still just keep going to town, and then, what, I could technically do this and then just let the spell chain copy go, but Honestly, at this point, I'm just going to click the cards. There's no reason to mess up my flow. We have 120 damage VOTIVARY, who's going to do 140 at the end, and is going to be my victorious friend. She's getting the kill, and Windleton cannot stop me. There's just no way around it. We're almost there. I believe in you. I believe in you, VOTIVARY. We can click the cards. Oof. Infinites are tough, let me tell you. This is not something I like doing very often. I'm glad that it doesn't happen to me very often. The truth is, it's actually hard enough to assemble an infinite that you need to think about it. It's also just generally pretty unlikely that you have the pieces confidently enough that you can be secure about it, right? That's the thing. That is the real thing that gets it. Okay. Last here. Now, Battle VOTIVARY is not strong enough yet. So what we do is we play the Battle VOTIVARY. We shoot her. We then go downstairs and we use other weak VOTIVARY to infinite around, and now Battle VOTIVARY is victorious. And then she gets the +2 from Root Seeds to do 140 damage, and she clobbers. Got him. Got him. All right, let's go. Big score time. Whew. All right, what a run. Maxed out. I maxed out my money score as well, which has not happened in a while. It's a real shame we didn't see Golden Vault, because I would have loved to instead just press end turn until such point that the enemy passes away. It would have hurt my score tremendously, but all good. Anyway, oh my god, that's 89.9k. We had a 90k run here, essentially. I'm 20 points off. I'm actually sad about this, huh? The 6 damage taken on ring 1. Look at this. Right there. That's... Can you believe this? I lose my 90k run because I take a unit draft. Because I'm not sure what our infinite is yet. If you are playing this run on your own and you have watched my video first, go ahead and put up a 90k score. Someone go ahead and do that for me, please. I would really appreciate the 90k score being shown. There's other ways we could have done this, right? I think once we had the infinite, it was like every single creature. You could maybe actually Fell was slow. I didn't have enough removals at Fell to guarantee the turn 1 on her. So we missed a couple turns. It was turn 3. So you could have gotten an extra bunch on Fell as well if you draw a little better or remove a little more aggressively ahead of that. But yeah. That's good to know. Crazy. Let's go to the challenge link. This is, I mean, we shamed the 74k score. And I don't mean that in like a bad way, but this is my highest scoring run ever. I can't believe this. It's crazy because I actually see how this can be cursed. Now, the submitter said that this was blessed, so the submitter probably hit this infinite. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Cool, they did it with a Crushing Demise, and they went buff Old Magic. The key here that puts your score way up high is truly gold Old Magic. Look at this refined down deck. There's essentially nothing. I mean, we could have even removed the Razor Sharp. I just took it because of the memes. I wanted VOTIVARY to get every kill, and you can't physically stop me, so what are you going to do? So there's that. But they had the pieces, yeah? Yeah, get rid of your Razor. I mean, you don't need the Husk Hermit at this point. You just kind of hard commit. Cut everything else out, yeah. Same idea, though, right? They infinited. What is this? They had a Memorial Fund. I wanted Memorial Fund. It would have been so much more money. I was also infinite on armor, by the way, which is kind of hilarious. So there's that. But yeah, nonsense. Nonsense. I even could have gone extra on shards, by the way. That would have totally worked for me because there was an intrinsic that I accidentally skipped because I removed too many cards too fast. So there's your other shard count. I could have gone 90k if I'd really thought about this a little more, but all good. I'm interested in who lost, though, because... yeah, look at this. A very normal run. Paraffin Enforcer infused in a Shattered Shell. You've got a Windleton in front. You play this like what, bottom floor, and oh yeah, you hallowed halls. This run has some awesome stuff in it, just normal stuff. Yeah, 270 shards, no infinite required, and this still just absolutely blasts. That fully tracks. I'm actually very surprised this person did not duplicate the shattered shell and overstack their floor. They could have gone even faster, right? But they lost out on boss rushes here, which is part of why their score is not as high as mine. So there's that. Let's see. I'm interested in someone who lost. Yeah, this person did the Hallowed Halls angle too. It's a very normal line, actually. Who passed away? There's another win here, right? 250 shards? Yeah, look at this. They got it as well. I think this is Infinite VOTIVARY. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. There's a lot of stuff in here, right? Too much stuff in here. You needed to cut more cards. None of this is really helping. There was a tycoon. You could have done it. Oh, it's funny. It's so funny. This is like pseudo infinite maybe, and then they went with adaptive mutation. What is that doing for you? We don't. Oh my God, the formless child. They've look at this. This person looked at this run and said, "What if I made it cursed instead?" They still won, but that is a struggle fiesta. You have formless child in here. No, you can't click it. Oh, it's brutal. All right, we start seeing the losses. Yeah, you can see that the losses come from not playing into the not playing into the infinite and suffering on actually assembling the floor. I think the Hallowed Halls is the right choice when it comes to actually setting things up. But one thing that's worth noting, ooh, also this person didn't take the Waxer Snuffer. I actually think, by the way, the Waxer Snuffer prospectively is 100% correct. I don't think there's any world I don't do that. There's so many good hits, even if it's not Votivary, right? I was thinking Stealth Tomb in front of Windleton. That was my whole plan. And that wins too, right? But we didn't end up seeing a Stealth Tomb. We got an Entombed Explosive. And I was keyed off on this infinite as soon as we saw Votivary on ring 1. I was saying, hey, we have it already, actually, which is way early. Most of the times you don't see the infinite that fast. Some of these other losses probably look similar. Yeah, trying to assemble a normal run. Although, let me tell you, Votivary Infusion, when you have the votive key, that's not the play, friend. Remove Consume Pyrogrow. Okay, well, that's an L. We take these. Holdover Old Magic. Straight up good, right? This is a different Old Magic than mine was, but still fine. Descend, buff, +1 space. You can do some absolute nonsense here. Yeah, they can be huge because you can just infinite off of this. Although I guess they didn't do the infinite, so they still lost. Yeah, they lost on Harpy. It's pretty aggro. 125 shards at this point is pretty aggro unless you have a very solid line set up. I don't think we need to look at everyone. Yeah, let's just go back to mine. Really, there's very little to say. You see the pieces so fast that it's just so strong, right? It's wow. The fact that you naturally wander into this infinite so easily. Think about this. I think everyone should run into this accidentally. I think Waxer Snuffer, like I mentioned, 100% correct pick. You just take this because even prospectively, there are so many good melting cards that love this getting doubled, right? This could be your Legion of Wax high roll. You can't count on it, but you don't need to. This could be, heck, you've got 2 common tombs, you've got 2 uncommon tombs, and you even have 2 rare tombs. 6 possible cards in the clan can give you extinguish triggers here, and it's so strong to be able to do that. You've got, what is it? You've got Entombed Explosive, Molten Encasement, Votivary, Remnant Host, Formless Child, and Devourer of Death. And all 6 of those pop off with Waxer Snuffer. You're almost guaranteed to see one of them. Now, it's possible you don't, but you're almost guaranteed. And then we even also got it on Mole Braces. So really, prospective Waxer Snuffer, click this. We love to see it. And then they show you the Votivary on ring 1. And you have Dregs, so you already have all these cards essentially removed. And you don't have Diligent, right? Diligent makes this spicy. Diligent, Infiniting like this on Diligent is doable, but you essentially have to know which turn you're going to hit the infinite and have a card set aside to burn, because you only get so many turns to do it. He can help you with the infinite if you're not fast enough, because it consumes extra stuff. But you need to be fast enough to do it on Divinity immediately or soon thereafter. But you need like a card to burn on Diligent just in case you don't see the pieces on turn one. I think we still beat Diligent with our deck because we turn one it so fast, and I just burn this Root Seeds, right? I just go, Root Seeds gone, no problem, and then we infinite off the rest of it. So this setup is so refined that this beats Diligent handily. You don't need this Razor Sharp. I took it for the meme because I think Battle VOTIVARY is just my favorite. She got the kill on every single flying boss at the end of the game. Amazing news. Well done. This is the Battle VOTIVARY Infinite. And then, yeah, the rest of this is just fun times. Yeah, crazy. We could have gone harder on score, but you have to understand things like me taking this banner unit on ring 1. We didn't have the payout yet, right, at this point. So I'm looking for something. Well, also, again, on ring 1, I didn't even know we had the infinite, right? We didn't even have VOTIVARY at that point. She was the reward for ring 1. So at this point, I'm just taking this damage. I don't think you ever skip, right? This is just the cost of doing business, essentially. And we're looking for something to win the run, normally. Normally, right? I'm looking for something strong, some unit. So I take this damage every time, pretty much. After that, we take, I think, nothing. Yeah, no damage the rest of the run. We one turn every boss, no problem. Easy mode, actually. You could have easily, the only thing we missed is we missed some shards. I went hard pretty early on once I realized we had the pieces, but I could have gone 10 more if I had taken an intrinsic before removing it. Like, okay, oh no, my score. There's my 90k gone, but it's fine. We're very close to the theoretical limit on score, which I think is just over 100k. Someone shared with me what this was. I think it's like 102k or something if you get a literal perfect run. You get everything, bottom floor, every combat, infinite, immediately, max shards, and you take the mutator that lets you buy dupes in a shop. And I actually think you theoretically could go higher because I think you can just keep buying dupes if you have infinite gold. So this run actually may be able to hit like a theoretical infinite score. I'd be interested to see anyone push this even higher, right? Because I think you can. Oh, not in this run. You'd need to do it with the mutator that lets you buy dupes for money. That's the trick. Well, you can only do this once per shop, right? Yeah, so there is a theoretical limit. It's probably close to 100 and something K. Anyway, we're about as close as we're going to get. This is the highest score I'm ever going to see naturally in my entire Monster Train career. So here we are. Anyway, that's the whole run. We did it. We infinited. Battle VOTIVARY Infinite. Let's go. That's 58 wins in the series. Incredible news. So I will let you go there. This run was awesome. This run was super cool because I totally see how it's cursed, and I also totally see how it's blessed. And we just happened to play into the blessing part of it. So let's go. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.